Hello, you're welcome to today's program on COP USA Radio. And today I'm so happy to be with you again. This is another glorious time. We want to enjoy this time together. We want to learn, we want to share, we want to encourage each other as we always do. Wellness Wednesday. This is the place we always talk about healthy eating and lifestyle changes. This is the place we are always learning. We want to learn, we want to understand the concept of healthy eating and how we can live very well. And that's why we always broadcast this on every Wednesday. We call it Wellness Wednesday. Invite everyone to be part of this program. And today we are going to look at a very important topic. As always, your health is your greatest wealth on this earth. So take good care of your health. Today, before I start, I want to take you to the Bible. The Bible says in 3 John chapter 1, verse 2. And this was the prayer of Paul to the Christians, that he wishes that it will be well with them to have good health. You see, good health is one of the things that God has given to us as believers. It is never the will of God that we should be sick. And so Paul, when he was admonishing the Christians, he told them that he prays for them. So that means we need to pray for our health, that God will give us good health, especially as the year is coming to an end. You don't want to be too stressful. You don't want to be too tired. You want to enter the new year with vim and a lot of energy. So I also pray that it will be good with you. Your health will be good. And then he also said, as your soul prospers. So it's every part of us. We need good soul, spirit, and body. We need to nourish all these three aspects of our lives so that we can stay very healthy. So today we are looking at one of the critical topics I want to share with you, especially around this season, around this time, where there is so much parties, where there is so much food and eating everywhere. You see, we can't do with it without it. It's part of the culture. But at the same time, we have to be very mindful. So today's topic is nourish body, soul. We want to be mindful. Holiday eating. And we are doing the part one. We'll be doing part two next week. So we want to be aware of ourselves, of our environment, of our surroundings, where we eat, where we drink, even at home around the season, because this is the time you can overeat and be sick, and we don't want to be sick, but rather we want to end the year very strong and powerfully. We want to end with good health, and then we also want to start with good health. So let us move on. So let us look at number one. See, our body and soul and spirit are all connected when it comes to nourishment. So you cannot go without the other one. The body must be nourished, our soul must be nourished, our spirit must be nourished. And when you look at the three, it's the soul that sits in the middle. So when your soul is well, of course, the body and spirit will be well. And so these are critical areas around this time, because when you see a lot of eating, if you are not careful, you can be part of it. You can eat and be sick. No, we don't want to be sick. We don't want to do that, but we want to eat and as well as enjoy the food and also be healthy. So that's why we want to be very cautious. We want to be mindful. We want to be very intentional of what we are serving, what we are eating outside, when we go out for parties, when we go out to the church, other places, the public places, when there's so much to buy, people are just rushing, buying food all over the place. But you want to be very intentional. Select the best food for your household. That's why this program is here to remind us about the seasonal eatings, buying and cooking at this time of the season. So let us think about our body, our soul, and our spirit. How to nourish your body. You see, it takes, so we are looking at the part one today. We'll do the part two, which will be nourishing the soul next week. So today is nourishing our bodies. Our bodies are the temple of God, as the Bible says. It is the Spirit of God that dwells in us. And the Spirit of God is always looking for healthy bodies that he can sit in. Imagine if your body is sick, if you're always sick, taking medication, you will not be happy. You cannot even worship God. You cannot even fast. But fasting is also part of the game. That's why our body must always be under control when it comes to food and eating and drinking. You don't want to eat anyhow. You don't want to drink anyhow. You have to be very mindful, cautious, careful about what you eat. So one of the ways to stay nourished when you want to nourish the body around this time is to hydrate with intention. Hydrate your body. You need more liquid into your body. Hydrate with intention. Sip herbal teas or infused water throughout the day. So as we move about the day, you want to drink a lot of, you see, if you need something to quench your thirst, the best is to drink your herbal teas or water infused with other fruits or veggies. You don't want to be drinking too much sodas and other things. So some of the teas I want to show you, we have peppermint tea. This is one of the teas you can prepare with mint or with ginger or with lemon throughout the day. You can sip along with your food or eating. So peppermint tea is one of the herbal teas you can enjoy throughout the day during this season. And then we also have chamomile. Chamomile is one of the powerful herbs, herbal teas you can enjoy throughout the day, especially after eating. You want the food to digest very quickly. So when you combine these two together, chamomile and peppermint, and you add a little ginger to them and you drink after eating, it helps to digest the food. So you want to stay very hydrated around this time. I'm giving you a couple of tea so that you can also look for others as well. We have the rose petal tea. These are all healthy teas at the food stores. You can get them. Sweet rose, these are very healthy herbal teas you can enjoy as you go along the day. We also have hibiscus. Hibiscus is very common out there. It promotes what? Heart health. So around this time, instead of drinking soda and all these drinks bombarded with sugar and other chemicals, these are some of the herbal teas you can be sipping throughout the day, or even when you go for parties, opt for these teas and drink them instead of drinking soda and other things. And then we also have raspberry leaf tea. You see, these are all organic herbal tea out there. Sip, 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 drink, 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 drink. And it will cleanse your body. It will put you in good shape. We also have this other tea, which I love, Rubio. Rubio is also very common out there. Organic Rubio. It's very common. It's very good. It has a very red, beautiful taste. You can add a little honey or stevia to it. And this is one of the teas you can sip throughout the day, especially around this time. Instead of eating, just sip, 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 drink, 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 and drink herbal tea. Drink your water, drink good things. Don't drink soda, don't bombard your body. And then last but not the least, we also have this dandelion leaf and roots tea. These are a couple of teas. There are more out there. So you can also research. You can go out and look for more teas as you go out there, or as you go for parties and other. You can carry some with you. You see, what I do is when I'm going out and I know there's going to be a lot of eating out there, I don't want to eat, I don't want to drink, I carry some of these teas with me in my bag. And so all I ask for is maybe a cup of hot water, and then I just put my tea in and I drink, which is equivalent to whatever people are drinking, the sodas and the alcoholic drinks out there. So this is to check your health and to check your level of your weight and to check what you are eating and what you are drinking. So be intentional. Prepare when you are out there. Prepare when you are in the house. Prepare when you are cooking for your family. Prepare. It always takes preparation. So let us prepare around the season. And then the next one, number 2, we also want to look at, we want to start with nourishing foods. That is so important around this season. It's so crucial, it's so important. So start your day, start the Christmas season with nourishing food. So start with your veggies. Whenever you sit to eat, I want to encourage you, eat your veggies first and your proteins. Let carbohydrates be the last one to enjoy. So look for your fruits, look for your veggies. It can be raw veggies, it can be sauté, it can be boiled, or any type of veggies. Get those ones first, eat them first before you eat any other food. And then together with your protein, it can be animal protein, it can be plant-based protein, your beans and all other things. So these are the things we are looking for. Hydrate with intention, sip and sip and sip and sip, and eat good food. These are the things. Start with nourishing foods, eat veggies, lean proteins, and then you go to. So let the last food you eat on your plate be your carbs. And one thing I want to show my viewers is when you are around a lot of food, you want to grab small bowls, eat from small bowls. You see, you get a small bowl and fill that so that you don't overeat. Sometimes we are tempted to fill our plates to the full, so get small bowls. Instead of getting big, large bowls, you'll be tempted to fill this plate with a whole lot of food. Just grab this little one so that you just fill it. Once it is full, then you just stop eating, or you don't fill it again. So grab little bowls, little cups when it comes to eating, and avoid these big plates. You'll be tempted to fill it to the brim and eat too much. You don't want it. You want to eat more fruits, you want to eat more veggies. The reason we encourage these types of eating is the fruits and the veggies, they digest very quickly, and you can eat and feel no guilt. There is no guilt when it comes to eating fruits and veggies before you go in for your starchy food or your carbohydrates. Because when you don't start with your veggies and you start with carbohydrates, you will be tempted to eat more, because carbohydrate is such that when you eat, the more you eat, you want more. The more you eat, you want more. For example, our rice, our fufu, our plantains, our rice, our jollof rice, our beans and rice, our wache, and all what have you. The more you eat them, the more you want more. That's why it's always advisable. It's healthy and it's good way to start eating your veggies and your proteins well first, so that you get full quickly. And when you get full quickly, you don't even want to eat too much carbohydrates. You see, what is killing us is the carbs that we eat. We eat too much carbs. And let me tell you, the carbs we eat, when it gets into the body, it turns into sugar. So sometimes you may say, oh, I don't eat sugar, I don't take sweet things. But remember, the carbs, the carbohydrates that we eat, when it gets into the body, it turns into sugar. And it can spike your blood sugar, your blood pressure. That's why we need to eat small quantity amount of what? Carbohydrates. So first, so the wisest way to go about your eating habits around this holiday is to start with your fruits. Eat your fruit for about 30 minutes. There are different types of fruits. Get them, eat them for about 30 minutes. Or you can start with your fresh veggies and proteins. Eat them first. And that fills you quicker and fills you more. And then you will not even want to eat carbohydrates. That's one thing I've seen with eating. So that's why I want to share this important information with my viewers for today, so that you'll be mindful as you go about the holidays. I know a lot of us, we've eaten a lot during the Thanksgiving, and we are moving on to this type, so be careful. And then also savor seasonal flavors. Enjoy seasonal fruits, veggies, and spices like pumpkin. You see, this is the time we have pumpkin. You can make your own pumpkin pie instead of getting cookies and crackers and all what have you out there. Make your own pumpkin pie, which is also very healthy and very good for your body. So as you feast on the pumpkin pie, and then with cranberry juice, cranberry is one of the drinks or the food you want to eat around this time, because it helps with digestion. That's why around this heavy time when you are eating, make sure you have your cranberry juice. But you don't want to get the cranberry juice from the store that has too much sugar. That is what we want to avoid. You see, sugar is not good. Sugar has so much bad effect on the body. And they bombard the drinks out there with a lot of sugar because they want people to buy, keep buying and keep drinking. And that's why we are always hammering these points: stay away from sugar. But remember, without eating sugar too, carbohydrates also can be another form of sugar when it gets into your body. That's why we want to tell you, be very careful the amount of carbohydrates you eat. Eat them in small quantities, especially if you cannot control yourself. Eat them as little desserts. The cookies, the cakes, the meat pies, and all what have you. Eat them as little desserts. You don't want to overeat them. So these are the little things, help tips I want to give you around this time as we are preparing for the holidays and all the eatings and the parties here over there. It's always good to be around people, but just be very careful you don't do what people are doing, because you want to take your health to the next level. You want to be careful, you want to be cautious, you want to feed your body with good things so that your soul can also nourish very well as your body. So we want to move to the next one point as we are looking at the seasonal survey and other things. We also want to look at how, when you finish eating, number 4, listen to hunger. This is the crucial time. Listen to hunger cues. Eat when you're hungry. Stop when you are satisfied. Don't force it. Eat to be 80% full. This has been one of the strategies of the people who live long, the blue zone area people. Wherever you go, they will tell you eat to be 80% full. Don't eat to be too full. And most of us, we are guilty. Yes, I'm also guilty. Sometimes we love the food so much, we overeat. And after eating, you feel that now you are going for other, you can't even sit. You see, so sometimes the best, after finishing eating, go for walk, go and walk or go on the treadmill and burn some calories out. See, so that's why we don't want to eat too much. You want to eat wisely. You want to understand the concept of eating wisely. And you can eat and be full without even eating the wrong food or overeating. By listening to these little clues, by drinking, get your cup of tea, your water around you. So as you are eating, drink, and it keeps you full and it keeps you satisfied. And please don't be tempted by the so many food around. Food, when it's not eaten well, comes poison to the body. So don't be tempted by the so many food and dishes all around. You can try them little, taste them little by little, but don't overeat them. Overeating is not the best. It's not healthy. Sometimes we are all guilty, but just be intentional when it comes to your health, because it's all about good health, good health, good health. We want to stay healthy. We don't want to spend our days and our time always in the doctor's office. And meanwhile, always see even the medication they give us. You know that these medications has all side effects. And let your food be your own medicine. As someone said, your kitchen should be your pharmacy. Where you cook your food, where you eat, let the kitchen be your pharmacy. So make sure whatever you are cooking in the kitchen, ask yourself, is it nourishing? Is it nutritional? Is it helpful? Is it beneficial? Am I eating to promote my health, or am I eating to decline the health God has given us? It's your responsibility. It's my responsibility to take good care of the health that God has given us. The body is just one. And when you mess it up, sometimes it cannot be fixed again. We've all been guilty before. You see, when food becomes poison, when we overeat, we eat the wrong food at the wrong time, and all what have you. So we want to be very cautious and careful around this season. So listen to your body. When you are not hungry, don't eat. Or eat only when you are hungry. Sometimes the body does not need food. Sometimes the body just need water, or the body just need rest, or the body just needs what? Relaxation. And so don't overeat. Food is not the best. Food kills. Food destroys when you don't eat it all. So let us eat. Let us be intentional around this season, Christmas season. We've had already eaten too much during the Thanksgiving. So let us be careful as we enter into the Christmas. And also the New Year is also another time when people feast and eat and eat and eat. We want to check our weight. You can still eat and lose weight. There is so many things. Yeah, you can eat and still lose weight. With the same African food, you can eat and still lose weight. It all depends on moderation, eating in moderation. You can eat your bangkun, you can eat your dokno, your fufu, you can eat your cassava, you can eat your rice and still lose weight. It all depends on the combination and also the quantity that you eat. We don't have to eat too much. We eat to live. We don't live to eat. So let us be. We are eating so that we can live and live healthier and live longer and live better. We don't want to live to eat and always be eating unnecessarily. Give your body a break. That is what the body needs. Sometimes when you are sick, you don't need medication. You just need to give your body a break. Fast. That's why intermittent fasting is all over the place. It helps you to shut your stomach. It helps you to lose some of the too much nutrients in the body. So that's why intermittent fasting is very good. You can also do dry fasting. It's also excellent and you'll be able to go. So we want to move. Number 5, the last but not the least, move joyfully. Take a walk or dance after eating to support digestion and mood. You see, that's why I keep telling people don't eat too late. By 5 o'clock, you are done eating. When you stay late to eat, you get in trouble. So when you eat earlier, it's better. By 5 o'clock, you are done eating. 6 o'clock, you are done eating. By the time you hit bed, 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, the food has gone. It's digested. And so be very careful what you eat before you sleep. And one thing I want to tell my viewers, eat your heavy food during the day. The day lunch should be your heaviest meal. But when it comes to dinner, evening time, let the food be light. When I say light, let it be light food, like it can be smoothie, it can be salad, it can be soup, something that can digest quickly. See, that is why a lot of people are going through all kinds of challenges, health challenges, big bellies, and all what have you. If you are that person who snores too much in the night, have to be careful because overeating causes snoring. And also, when you eat heavy food before you sleep, it can also cause snoring. So, you want to eat your heaviest meal during the afternoon, during the day. Your lunchtime is the best time to eat heavy food. Your breakfast should be light and should be lighter. But when it comes to lunch, you can eat your heaviest food around lunchtime. But supper or dinner should be very light. The goal is you want the food to digest before you go to bed so that you don't mess up the body. Or you want to take a brisk walk, you want to go on the treadmill, you want to exercise, you want to move. You see, these are the little things we can do to avoid diabetes and all what have you, hypertension, bloating, what have you, cancer, and all kinds of things. These are the little things. So be very careful how you eat your food around this time and also into the new year. The new year is also another time when people start to eat because of a lot of joy and happiness all over the place. We don't want to welcome the new year with too much food, but rather we want to welcome the new year with good health so that we start the new year very strong and very powerful. I don't know how your health is. On the scale of 10, 1 to 10, I don't know where your health is. But wherever you are, it is never too late. That's one thing I have experienced. Once you come to your senses, once you become aware, once you are conscious, and once you decide to take a move about your health, that is the best way. You can always overcome and you can achieve whatever you want to do. But when you are not aware of yourself, that is the problem. A lot of us are not aware that the food we are eating is causing a lot of problems to us. So that's why today I want to encourage my viewers as you listen to me. I want to encourage you. Be around family members. Cook for your family. Cook for friends, invite people, but cook healthy, drink healthy, make your own juice at home, make your herbal teas at home. Try different varieties of herbal teas to make a change. You see, and you can also learn to combine different types of teas together. When you combine them, it's also so beautiful. The goal is drink, 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 but drink healthy. Don't drink what is not healthy. Alcoholic drinks, it's a no-no. Sugary drinks, it's a no-no. Anything that will store-bought drinks, I'll not encourage you because of the chemicals and the sugar they put them in. So I wouldn't advise you too much. But however, if you choose to drink them too, be very careful. Sometimes get little cups like this. You don't want to get too big a cup, especially when you are drinking something that is not very healthy. You see, sometimes we just want to satisfy our taste bud, our appetite. It's okay, but you have to be careful. Use small cups instead of big cups. You can taste some things if you want to try. It's okay, but use smaller cups so that you avoid drinking too much. And eat the desserts. Eat bad food as desserts. Any food that will not contribute to your health, good health, eat it as dessert. Either you avoid it or eat it as your dessert. That's what I want to tell you. Sometimes we are not able to discipline ourselves, and sometimes we just want to satisfy our taste bud with the things around. It's okay, taste a little, but be careful. Be careful, control your portion size, and just be careful. The bad drinks, get little cups and drink little, but the good ones, just drink and drink and drink. And so I hope today's program has been a blessing to a lot of people, and I hope you have enjoyed this program. Thank you always for coming and being part of this program. It's always a joy to be here with you, just to encourage each other. As I talk to you, I'm also being encouraged because a lot of things I also learn every time I sit here to talk to you. I also learn a lot. So I'm grateful to you, all my viewers, for today. God bless you all for coming. And as I'm about to end this program, I want to wish you the best the coming new year. Merry Christmas to all your family members, my viewers, both in Ghana, in Canada, in Japan, in all over the place. I want to wish you a happy and a glorious new year as we enter into the new year. May the Lord smile to you. May the Lord be with you. May the Lord heal all diseases. Pray for good health. That is what Paul prayed for the Christians. And so he wishes them good health above all things. So I wish you good health from now until we meet again next week. You have a blessed week and enjoy your family as this year is coming to an end. God bless you. I'll see you again next week. Bye.